going to be the Moonset. As it dips down below the clouds. Happy super full moon, blood moon eclipse. We're facing east. It's 5:55. Sunrise is at 6:20. I don't think we're going to be able to see sunrise. But look at the fog down there in the valley. I experienced that at 4 a.m. when I left. The weather report said it was going to be mostly clear, and for the most part, it is. Let us look to the west, where the sun, or where the moon just set behind the clouds. But she's still there. And the eclipse, totality will start shortly before sunrise. I mean, 7-11 or something like that, with maximum eclipse, maximum totality at 7:17 Eastern. So even though we have clouds and wind, let's do some manifesting. I bow down to the people of the north and the winds of the north. And I bow down to the people of the east and the winds of the east. The new dawn. And I bow down to the people of the south. And the winds of the south. For the height of life. And I bow down to the winds of the west. And the people of the west. And back to the north for the rebirth. Interestingly, to the east, the sun is in Taurus. Not by the zodiac, but by the stars. It is between Aldebaran and Alkyone. And Alkyone is in the Pleiades. And Aldebaran is the fiery eye of Taurus. And let us go to the moon. To the west. We have the moon is in Scorpio. In the left claw, right near Antares. And Antares is the watcher of the west, along with Archangel Uriel. The west is the water. The moon is the water. So we are in alignment. We are in alignment with the spring equinox during the Age of Taurus. Aldebaran marked sunrise on the spring equinox during the Age of Taurus. And to the north, we have Fomalhaut as the watcher of the north, along with Archangel Gabriel. And to the east, Aldebaran, and Archangel Michael Hisahatir nananata katakuru toto are the watchers of the east. Nia kataka araharnanata katakaraskananiara toto. And to the south, Ukucha Aryananata Katakira Tata. We have Regulus in Leo, Neokoharananata Tiata, and Archangel Raphael, Niakahatakiara Nata. Hisananiara Tata, Otokurwatar Nananira, Aratakananata Titita Katakari, Arnanata Titakarasahaniarta, Isohokananata Tatiara Tananata. In the Age of Taurus, was all about Ukaharananata Titikatara Tataris Kananira Tata. It was about Utaharananira Tatatara. Agriculture, the ox and the plow, and Nia Taharananata Titira Nananata Katakara. Irrigation, hisahatananiara, tatari kananata, titiara, takaya, tahatananiara. So hukuchira nananata, titiara, tata. It's when Homo sapiens started to settle down. Nihatataniara, tatakachara, nananata, yara, tatata. And started coming back to the same location to harvest the same crops at the same time of year, and building structures. Kochahatara hananata katiyara tatariata. Shahatara hananata katakatara takatiyati karata. Sokutara hananata adira tata. Those are gorgeous clouds. Nihakana nanata takariara tatara takatakariara. Sakanananiara tata. And the eclipse maximum today, hisakanananiara tata, is at 7:17 a.m. Niakahanananiara tata. First, let's talk about today, May 26th, 2021. May is the 5th month, Hamsa. Hamsa is the swan in German. It's also 5. And in Sanskrit, Hamsa represents the highest aspect of consciousness, from where the holy fire comes from, the highest source of consciousness. And with the identity of the self, it is your higher self. It is you being your true authentic self. And the date, 26, 6 and 2 is 8. 8 is all about manifestation. This full moon is a super moon. That means the moon is closest to the earth. Its effects on the tides are dramatic. The effects on all the water on this planet, because it is so close. In 2021, 2 and 2 is 4 and 1 is 5. It's a year 5. It's a Hamsa year. This whole year is an invitation to step into alignment and be your true authentic self. True authentic self, manifestation, true authentic self. Interestingly, 585 happens to be the area code for Rochester, my hometown. And now to the eclipse. The full moon happens when the sun and the moon when the Earth is in the middle. And they're on opposite sides, so the moon is fully illuminated with the sun from the Earth's vantage point, from the Earth's perspective, the Earth's viewpoint. Relative viewpoint. And an eclipse, a lunar eclipse, is when the sun, the earth, and the moon are in alignment, in perfect alignment. So much so that the moon falls in the darkest shadow of the earth, causing the moon to appear red. Hence the name, the Blood Moon Eclipse. And now let's talk about 717. 7 is about alignment. 7 is perfection. And one is unity. And 7 again is alignment. 717 is a palindrome. That means it reads the same forward as backwards. 585 is a palindrome. It's about alignment. It's about balance. Look at that valley. And the fog cover, the mist cover. It was so awesome walking out of my house this morning. These clouds want to be the star. This is the most powerful moon for manifestations in 2021. There are many epic celestial events, and any now is a great time for manifestation. But this is the biggest permission slip from the universe. To gently step into alignment and to simply be your true authentic self. To let go of resistance. I'm going to shift over to the west, because the west is all about going with the flow. The water follows the path of least resistance. And that is simply the path to alignment. Is let go of resistance. To gently release that resistance. And then you will naturally fall back into alignment to your true authentic self, aligned with your source within, in the center of your vortex. Interesting cloud. And I'm finally on Mount Mitchell alone. It took getting up at 4 a.m. to do so. Isahata katar arnanata itakutukura sananata katakari. Sahata katakananata hariarananata katakari haratana. Well, we're going to miss sunrise. Nia katakari arananata kutukuru hatakari aranata katasani. So I'm going to meditate and manifest. I'll be back when the eclipse starts Totality starts. Nia katara nananata ara tatira rianatata. Sakanani arata hasa arata katari. Hatananare arata katara nananata katakara harati. Shahata ara harnananata kitkuru. Shahata ari harnananata kariera takatakara hartatita. Sokonanara takatakira tatananira. The sun's just coming up over the clouds. Nihatata arananata katikira tata. Isohuka arahananata katikira tata. Let me see if I can zoom in. Ukahara takananata katikira. Nia rahatananata kara hatatitat. And I greet the new dawn. Nia kutakatira nananata yaratata. And I greet the new day. Hisakananania ratakananata katita tatakariartata. Isahananania ratakananata katakariartata. And give greetings to Aldebaran, Nia kananata titiara tatara kananara takiera. Shahata tiara hananata katakara hata nananiera. Shushukuta arahata kananata ariirta kariera. Sukunanata ta. And the mist and the fog down in the valley below. Welcome to the new now. And I purposefully and intentionally align with the new now, with the new day. And I joyously manifest with the new day and the new now. So huta tariana hakatitigarada. Shishakata takananariara kata tukutukura. Isakananatagara. And the wind confirms. Niakatikishikataria nananata katakatukuro. Iskonanata yaraharatika nananata katakirata. Shukutora hananata tatiarata. So huka hasa ananata katikirata. So tar nananata yara katakara yara. Isaha nananata katakara tananiaro toko. Shakata ara nananata kariri. Sihisa hatari nananata kataka. Shukutukura hatana niara. Isaka nananata katara hartatiriara. Sahata katakara. Ratita takara hatsananata hayara. Kotakara nananata yartata. Be the light. Be your true authentic self. Simply allow it to come forth. The creativity, that which you are. Welcome to the new now. And the fog is still down in the valley. As the sun has risen, the fog will burn off. The camera does not capture the sunrise as beautifully as it is in person. Namaste, my friends. Make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else? And some light codes just after sunrise. Hutora hara nananata katakari haratakari. Isahatakara hata nananata katakiara. Shushuko ura nana artakatakari. Isahatakar harnanatakari. Arahatata harnanaria. Utukuchara harnaniriata. Ihata nananata katakariti. Isuko nananata araha nananata. Isahatakari aratakatakaratata. Getting close to totality. Here's the vision I have from Mount Mitchell.